What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's the Equally Opposite Podcast here for our EOP review. And we're doing Survivor Season 44, Episode 9.
Back with another one. We're being consistent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We said we're going to do them, and we're going to do them. Mm-hmm. All right. So we pick up where? After Tribal with this?
Mm-hmm. That last freaking Tribal where Danny saved Franny for no apparent
For no reason. Yeah, that did just make me mad.
Yeah. And my girl Lauren was pissed. She was like, definitely didn't see that coming. Got, one of, what was that, Ratu? One of her tribe members out.
I just don't remember them. I never remember the tribe names because they change them like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
They're just 2 sounds put together, the Viva and the Vavi and all that stuff like that. I don't even try. I'll say the purple and the orange before I say their names because that's too much.
I be trying to remember. But yeah, so, there's that kind of that. Everyone's kind of talking. Kane is not happy because his friend
went home won.
Yeah, and he wasn't in on it.
And then it was just like him doing that messed up so many people. Now everyone's uncertain on like what the votes were and stuff like that. Just like that's how they came back into it.
Yeah.
So the next morning though, I know they showed like Kane was like, I'm about to start looking for idols. Danny was like, I'm about to start looking for idols. And it became like a massive idol hunt for everything. Which is crazy because you should always be looking for idols. Like,
it was
fuck out of here.
Because I always get Jaime and the other one confused. But one of them was like,
Jaime and Heidi.
Jaime and Heidi, yeah. But one of them was like, yeah, now I know I always have to look for idols. And it's like, what fucking game did y'all think y'all was playing where you shouldn't be looking for idols?
Been looking for, y'all was just happy with the shit in the cage? Man,
it's Survivor. Idols have been around for way too long for y'all
you're trying to build your resume. Like,
yeah.
You're trying to find idols out here. I'm looking for idols even after somebody found one. How we know it's not 2 this season?
Exactly.
Like,
it's all kind of twists and turns. Like, you should always have your head on a swivel for a freaking idol. So the people having that revelation just be tripping me out every time.
Right. Who finds it? It was Heidi, right? Yeah. Heidi finds the idol.
I don't know why I get them confused.
Yeah, it was Heidi because it was an older lady. That's easier way.
Okay.
So she looks a little older. I don't know. But either way, yeah, she finds it.
I was kind of mad. I actually wanted Kane to find it.
Yeah, especially because it was like it seemed like he was in the underdog. Yeah, if Danny would have found it, I'd have been like, oh, the producer's setting him up.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, the producer's heading for him. But so then why was I talking about Carolyn's personal story? I don't even know how we got to that.
You know how Survivor is now.
They just randomly threw that on us, right? So yeah, through Carolyn's personal story.
They had a off day, like where everyone was just chilling, chopping it up. And I don't know if y'all know that I just recently, 13 years sober, 18 years sober, whatever. Something like that. So yeah, she got to talking because Carolyn gonna talk.
But really, the biggest thing that I got from it was at the end. She was like, on the island, everyone thinks that I'm like playing, I'm stupid. And I'm okay with that. It's like part of my game. And I was like, she said it's part of her game. I'm telling you, that's a new approach. A new approach is to make everybody think you're stupid. And then at the end, you show them you're not. And you're like, I was playing the whole time.
I mean, I definitely feel like, I remember when that happened with Marianne. And that was a big thing. Like, oh, shit. Carolyn, I think she just played. Girl, okay, I'm going to take your word for it. That's all I got.
I don't know. She may really be off, but we really thought Marianne was all the way. She was goofy, bro.
It's just off. Carolyn is off.
She was goofy.
I can't even talk because Carolyn off.
Yeah, I was like, what happened there?
Frog.
My throat is
got emphysema.
You were loving, have mesothelioma.
You to make a claim. Shit. See, that bitch came and went. I didn't even clip. Yeah,
I know it is.
To make a claim.
But yeah, so I think she really wants people to play stupid, and I think that's a new tactic, and this will be the second time we've seen it, and mark it down. Because if she shows us that she's not at the end, I'm be like, see, told you, I'm calling it now. So then they get the tree mail thing, and it pretty much lets them know that they're going to be playing for rice.
They have the option to have half of them sit out and play for rice. And Danny was like, no, we are going to be the season. We actually play. We're players. Play. Fuck rice.
Who needs to eat?
You feel weak?
You feel weak?
Use your mental strength to not be weak.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you.
And then he was like, that's not the tradition. Who plays Survivor like that? I'm like, you played your idol for a random person, bro.
For a random reason.
Who plays Survivor like that?
Right.
It's very ironic you're saying this the next day.
You telling people you got an idol and then used it on somebody else, and that's the best gameplay?
That's the best gameplay?
Look me in my eyes and, is you okay? Blink
like, that doesn't even build your resume.
You can't be in your right mind. That don't
even
make
if you make it to the end, you can be like, I used my idol for so-and-so, but it's not...
It wasn't at a point that was like critical or anything.
Nothing. She could have went home.
He gave it to her because their names rhyme. Like, you lame. You don't deserve it.
Where we at? Fucking okay. So we get to the challenge, and it gets to the question of who's gonna sit out.
Right.
And basically, Carson straight up said,
"Well, hold on. He didn't. he waited.
No. But he did say beforehand, like, if anybody's willing to, I'll count with you."
He said that, yeah, before they got to the challenge. But when they got there, he was just waiting because everyone else.
He didn't want to be the first person to say it.
Yeah, no, because he had already showed his hand, like, if y'all do it, I'll do it. But somebody going to have to do it. Soon as the first person stepped out, I'll do it.
It's like, I'll do it too.
Yeah. And then they had a little,
wait out to see who's going to do it. Yeah. Jeff's pushing for it. Hey, 4 people was kind of a lot, but at the same time.
That was half of them, right? Or
no,
just under half?
Yeah, just under half. I mean, I don't think it was bad.
I don't either.
So the 4 people who ended up sitting out were Kane, Lauren, Jaime, and Carson. And Kane had to, we won't vote you out, bro. Just go ahead and sit out. That's what
Danny said. And then everyone agreed, like, yeah, we won't. Not this time. We won't vote you out. You're getting us rice.
That's so crazy.
They could say anything.
Right. So the challenge was you had to stand on like this little small perch.
A little square.
Yeah. On one foot. Your other foot could be floating out. It could be on you, whatever you want to do. And then there's like a board and a ball and like a.
I don't even know what you call it.
It's like a maraca. It was like a maraca that came out on both sides, and you had to keep the ball pressed up against the board while your foot stuck on a little perch. And basically, first one to fucking, or last one there wins.
And it's raining.
Yeah.
So everything wet.
Everything's slippery. The fucking shit starts. The shit starts, and I'd say it wasn't long before the first 4 people dropped.
Yeah, no.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, pretty much. And it looked hard when when they would pan over their feet, and I'm like, you don't have good foot placement. Like, you can tell, I'm like, they about to be out.
Everybody was struggling on that.
Yeah.
For real.
Host was trying to grip that square. I'm like, I be really wondering how fucked up people's feet are when they leave Survivor.
And then they gotta still like go through with the rest of the challenges or go back to nothing and stuff. Your foot's all jacked.
Yeah.
Because he was sitting on a perch for 3 hours straight and shit like that with your hands straight up. You're just sitting there with your arms up. You don't got no food. Nothing to replenish you. That shit is crazy. So anyway, it came down to Dan and Franny, the rhyming names. And Danny dropped, which I really thought he was going to win, but.
Yeah, he was looking real calm. He was super focused the whole time. He really wasn't moving, but they both had a couple little slip-ups, made good recoveries, but one he couldn't recover from. Yeah. And down goes Frazier. You know what I'm saying? It was over with. No immunity for you. Frazier. Yeah, so Franny pulled it out again.
So yeah, she gets her second immunity. You know what I'm saying? She's on a high resume. Yeah, she's gonna have it, and Danny saved her for no reason. Just like, you know what I'm saying? It really didn't make any sense. But everybody's now talking about how Danny's a challenge beast. They're finally starting to talk about that.
Which y'all are late. What I be want? It has to be so different when you're there.
Maybe when they're in the big groups, you can't tell who's beasting the challenge over there. You just know that the team made it because he clearly was like helping the whole team. Like that firefighter shit was like plays a difference. Yeah, sure. Fucking they get back to camp and they're all fucking trying to figure out who it's gonna be. Heidi suggests Kane, just because he's big. That's really it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then they're gonna try to convince Jaime that it could be her, so she might play her idol.
Yeah, they're trying to
even
flush
though it
it.
wasn't her. Yeah, just to flush that shit out. Danny was trying to say we should vote Tika Tribe because they just been floating in the middle, which he recognized that shit, which is smart.
Yeah, Franny was on that.
He's got really good gameplay. I will say that Danny, like he's talking to everybody. He's figuring out, strategizing and stuff like that. His gameplay isn't bad. They're all stupid for not seeing it. If you ask me, it's not hard. I thought he was going to go out because he was overplaying in this one.
Yeah, it should happen.
So it really came down to Tika trying to decide who they wanted to vote for, Danny or...
She's using tribe names. Talking about she don't use tribe
names. I wrote
names.
it. That's why. I only wrote it down, Tika. But that's like a 3 that you know, too. Like, they're the 3 oddballs. I really think Carson might not be sick. He might be sick just trying to float under the radar during these times.
Carson was sick, bro. We saw him throw up.
We didn't. We heard.
Okay, we heard it. It's just as gross.
I'm just saying he did look sick. I'm not gonna say he wasn't.
Yeah, and then he
could not be sick anymore and still be playing sick. He's really not stupid.
He wasn't as bad this time though. He was not nearly as weak, and everyone was a little more revitalized after getting that rice.
True. I'm just saying he might. I could see him literally like what's it called? playing it like it's a whole method. Like, yeah, I ran the numbers. They never pay attention to the sick person as long as they don't get out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do anything like sickly this episode. Like, he's good.
He was saying that's why he was saying he would sit out because what if it, saying he didn't really have that much energy and stuff like that. They didn't play they played for Rice, but he didn't have it at first. You see what I'm saying? He was still.
I just thought he was just hungry. I don't think he's pretending to be sick anymore. Or
I mean, he
wasn't
up.
pretending.
He was throwing up, so I'm sure he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? He didn't eat. But anyway, so we get to tribal, and Jeff's going at it. They're all spinning around, saying he don't know who it could be. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's kind of like talking about who they personally want, and that throws everybody off. And then Carolyn looks around.
She's unsure.
She's unsure.
Nigga said, I need clarity.
She said, someone give me a head
look me
nod.
in the eyes, tell me something.
And everybody was like, let's get up. And then they had a live tribal.
Started whispering.
First live tribal. I love it. I love live tribals.
We missed that last season, right?
Yeah, it was like they had 9.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So yes, I had a live tribal. Yam Yam said, give me subtitles so I could see the whispering later. And then they actually did it. I was like, oh, look at Yam Yam running the show. Fuck yeah. I knew Yam Yam had to stay.
Collar.
I knew he had to stay. So during the whispering though, I saw Kane he was like, I think you're safe, but if I were you, I'd play it just to be sure. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the votes were all over the place once it came out. Like nobody stuck to who they were going to. It
was definitely a lot of plans that had been, put in motion, and no one knew which one to go with, and that's exactly what the votes look like.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
They were almost evenly split.
That live tribal set shit off in a whole different area for real.
Yeah.
Fucking So before they went to tribal, they did this weird idol swap. You hold this in case they try to get me to.
They were afraid that a knowledge and power thing might come into play. So they swapped idols and advantages.
Yeah, all around so it wouldn't be the right thing.
Kane and Jaime.
And then wasn't Lauren involved too?
No.
Oh.
It's just them two.
So either way, Jaime gave Kane her idol. Mm-hmm. Everybody votes Kane. Or enough people vote Kane. Mm-hmm. Kane didn't do no kind of, I'm going to slide this thing off to you, nothing. Even during the reading of the votes, none of that shit.
Right.
This motherfucker went home with her idol in his pocket, in his sock.
Mm-hmm. Did. And you see her face at the end, just
looking like, what the fuck? You walking out?
As I would have, actually, no, I don't think I would have been. I don't understand why, because it's not the first time this has happened.
Yeah.
Why at this point, first of all, let me back up. Everyone's already super, okay with letting niggas know they have idols.
And let you hold my idol. That shit crazy, all that bro. Shit what crazy. If you don't give it back?
So if we're if we sharing and shit, and you have my shit, I'm not about to say something. Hey.
Yeah, before you grab your torch, bro. Hold on. Hold on, Jeff.
Let me get that up off
Don't snuff it yet, Jeff.
Yeah, no, that's mine. Just because it's on your body, we were going to swap it back.
She ain't try to
and he didn't try to give it to her.
For real, they bro, you handed me my shit, bro. You're not just going to walk out. And it's not yours.
That's crazy. We had no deal
that, if I go home, you get to keep it or none of that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, is this some type of rule or something? Because we've seen that happen more than once.
Then in the little interview at the end, he was like, the only thing worse than going home with an idol in your pocket is, motherfucker, it's not your idol. You didn't find an idol in the first place.
Yeah, you look too comfortable with that idol.
Worse that you kept somebody's idol for no reason.
It was just being safe in your sock, but it was not yours.
Did you have Kane in your top 3?
No. I was starting to like him a little bit, but no, I don't think my top 3 has changed. I think I said Franny, Connor, and Jam Jam. Why are you laughing?
I think it's gonna be Carolyn, Jam Jam, and they're gonna have to get out Danny. They're gonna be scared of Danny the whole time.
Would you think Danny's gonna be in the top?
I'm changing mine. I think Danny's gonna be in the top 3.
I hope not. Carolyn, I ain't gonna lie, Danny. I don't like you.
Carolyn, Jam Jam. I think Carolyn's gonna come out and be better. She's so bad at challenges. I think it's a fake. I think she's faking us, bro.
Do you?
I think she's faking us.
I feel like I saw a TikTok where she was saying that she was bad at that.
She's just playing us to be like.
I think so. Right. Giving Carolyn credit that.
I think Yam Yam's better too. I think Yam Yam can make fire and all that. Just saying.
I would love to see it. I would love to see Jam Jam make fire.
Anyway. Equally Opposite Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know who you think's going to make it to the top 3. Let us know what you think of this episode. Mm-hmm. Don't you think they should be able to give back the idol before they leave?
They should.
Yeah. Give me my idol before you leave, bro. That's the main takeaway is. Give me my shit.
The tribe about to get live again.
Yeah.
I needs what's mine.
Tell them how they find you.
On IG at She's a Feisty One.
The same place. Got Too Much Juice 22 if you need to see me. You know what I'm saying? Take a shot with us as we sign out.
Cheers.
EOP.
We all we got.